exercise our Second Amendment right. Have a whole bunch of people come down here, you know, God-fearing patriots, armed, and we exercise the Second Amendment right down here. Well, we've had people sitting there talking about what a threat we are for that. It's a threat to exercise your basic constitutional engagement here in the city of Canton, to where it's a threat on your life and get killed. That's what Trump populists and masses out here think. That you're to exercise your basic constitutional rights, freedoms. That's wrong, you know. I get dissonance because of it. You deserve to be stalked and bullied and harassed. You deserve to have children kidnapped from you and them conspiring to put up case plans against you and such. You deserve to get gang stalked. And we brought some sidewalks up here, y'all. All bunch of chalk. We're going to chalk up your town. Brought some troops that city can't easily get up themselves right in the front of the lot. So hopefully you guys can all bear witness to the things that are being asked by the law director, being asked of the safety director, being asked of the mayor, city council members. You're going to see them all laughing in our face. You're going to see them all deflect and not get too shit to you. And answer a single question. So, let's see what they're about today. Here we go, y'all. Already got a whole bunch of traffic showing up on this side. But this time they got police over here on this side, block parking over here, right there. Look, 2 units bomb, 1, 2. I don't have prisoners and shit. All of them running, y'all, all the fucking time, wasting your taxpayer dollars and your gas. And I'm just going ahead and keeping an eye over here because I don't trust these bastards as far as I can spit. Oh man, these lights take too long. See, out here in the city of Canton, you even so much as jaywalk, they'll probably come over here and beat the hell out of you. Want to take every fucking thing you own, want to charge you and arrest you because that's how they are in the city of Canton, Ohio. The likes of, you know, people like Kim Bell, you know, racist bigots get to sit there and conspire with people like that right there, all while talking cash shit about them, but try to press charges on them when she gets called out for her shit. I got some stuff for you. Yep. I got chocolate. What's that? Yep. Right here we got these strips. Oh shit. I need to get you this strip. Yeah, here's Luigi Evasius conspiring with Ohio Rise caseworkers to sit there and open up Child Protective Services case plans on me right there. Here's Luigi Evasius openly admitting to the public that the only reason why they shut down public speaking is because of me and my platform, and trying to deflect that bullshit. Here's Kim Bell pressing charges against me for calling her a racist bigot. Fuck that racist bitch.
You know what's crazy?
But yeah, she for calling that same night, she was on that fucking telling them to target me like they haven't done that for fucking 4 or 5 years already. Come after me and my family, and she wanted to sit there and shit.
It's alright. I'm gonna run the car real quick.
Alright, and then this right here, this is they have to do date. They should have answered that well over like
oh yeah,
5 days ago.
Yeah, I did know about this.
They didn't answer shit. They still didn't answer nothing. It's same with every other fucking complaint. Where's my complaint against the chief of police for setting me up to be attacked?
I'm going to actually fucking make a complaint over G-Base not over. Nope.
Oh, here you go. That right there is the Parents' Bible.
Alright.
It's a 16
Send this
page.
to me, I have
Yep,
this.
if anybody wants it, make as many copies as want.
I have somebody you need to talk to.
Alright, also I got flyers printed out for the event too.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'll be back too. I gotta grab my lighter. Yeah, go ahead and set the shit up, y'all. How y'all doing today? See, when did they part there? Yeah, they all gonna run from my ass today, y'all. Trust me, they all running today from my ass. We got a message for the police department since they're parked across the street here. Hey guys, we downtown city again. I'm gonna write some messages, for everybody to see. Yeah. My famous message here. Hang on a minute. Look at their surveillance they got set up on us over here, guys. Sending a nice little message here, y'all. Oh no, you got pedo sympathizers, traffickers of kids. Our city council president likes to conspire with, Ohio Rise caseworkers who are funded by the Abigail Wexner Foundation. Yeah, hey, you want to see what our mayor thinks about liberty and justice? Here you go. Right here. This is beautiful.
You know that our council president does not know what the word no
There you go.
means.
That's what our mayor thinks of liberty and justice right there. There you go. That's Bill Scheer right there, guys. That's what he thinks of liberty and justice. Yep. Yeah, we're talking about the realism of the city of Canton on how it's been ran by a bunch of liberal retards that want to know their ass from a hole in the wall, that feel policy supersedes Constitution and law and rights, right? Feelings supersedes Constitution and rights, All them feelings, buddy, I tell ya. Yeah, buddy. Listen. There we go. And then we're going to send a message right here. Yeah. Yea, be warned, all who enter here. There's not an exaggeration on that, people. You need to be deathly afraid when you come to the city of Canton, Ohio, because this is their goon squad that they'll sick on you whenever you're saying shit that they don't like, or you're expressing yourself in a volume that they feel is too loud, or you're using words that they find offensive. Nope, they're not above stealing children, contemplating, different nefarious shits on you guys, right? Let's see. Yeah, let's say, I think they might get mad at this one. All right. I don't think they'll like this message, y'all. Oh, if that ain't the truth. Child trafficking done right here. Right here. By these guys. Right here. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what time is it? 6:30. I'm going to go grab a cigarette real quick, and then I'm going to be heading inside. Video. I want y'all guilty as fuck of. What was that, y'all? Yep, Monday City Council meeting. And see, people don't show the fuck up. And when you don't show up, nothing fucking gets done. And it can't just be one day that it goes on. It can't just be one time that y'all get here to get in these idiot spaces. You gotta consistently keep coming. You gotta consistently keep making an appearance. You gotta consistently keep staying with your foot on your goddamn throats. Telling them that we've had enough of this shit. But unfortunately, the drone masses out here feel that the basic of civil liberties entitled to us is a threat now in this day and age. And even to speak of such is a threat. Absolutely unbelievable how the likes and the mindsets of those of Rodney Downey to say that if I were to bring a whole bunch of God-fearing patriots down here, fully armed to the hilt and exercising our Second Amendment rights to enforce our First Amendment rights for our protection, our safety, our unity of bond of freedom, and by doing such, and again, never once have we ever said anything about doing anything violent. Never did we make a threat of violence or to cause harm to anybody. It's a threat, and it's a threat enough to where this man's openly telling people that, they're gonna fucking kill me. They're gonna kill me down here in the city of Canton. My life's in fucking danger because of the likes of people like Kim Bell, who goes up on the podium during the public speaking and tells the city of Canton, who, by the way, has been gang stalking, harassing, threatening to target me. We got a present under this box here for Lou G of Aces, bitch ass. Now, if y'all haven't come yet, I encourage you to get down here. We have the community surveys and grievances to sit there and be able to fill out here if you're coming down. We got the barcode, the QR codes out here. Oh, look, we got one of the tyrants out here. Oh, they're coming to get us. They coming to get us, y'all. One of the tyrants stepped outside here. I wonder what he wanted. This ought to be cute. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what that tyrant wanted. Oh, did he go back inside? Oh, they ran inside. Well, the problem is, see the data center and everything, that's all everybody wanted to talk about. This grievance is filed, that formal complaint and grievance. That was filed on April 13th to their office, to the law directors, and it's been served in person. I say, I'm not expecting them, y'all, when I walk in that building to try to throw my ass in handcuffs, because they're going to try to perpetuate the cycle of bullshit that I'm threatening people out here. That's all they claim. That's the only fucking card they got, and it's because they don't like my fucking approach of telling people to get off your ass and defend and protect yourself. To get off your ass and learn your rights and learning your Constitution and learn the foundation and principles that are here entitled to all of us that we need to start enforcing and using. You know? To get off your asses and make a statement, and not just do it once, not just do it twice, but consistently, every single day. Get involved with your community. Build the village. Learn who your neighbors are. Because these fucks here, and these fucks here, don't give a shit about us. They don't care about us. And they've made it perfectly obvious time and time again. Well, we're going to be asking questions, and I guarantee they're all going to haul ass at the end of the council meeting to not want to speak, laughing at us and everything, because they find child trafficking funny. They find, they find it funny that they sit there and, come into our homes and terrorize the community. They find it funny that we confront them about it, and they laugh in our faces. Let everybody see here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around so everybody can see it. 3 children stolen and trafficked by cheap CPS off of lies and for money. All right there, City of Canton, Ohio. The Kansas City Police Department doesn't have a damn thing to do, and the City of Canton doesn't have a damn thing to do with the agencies or county agencies, the likes of Child Protective Services, guys. The smoke, they're going to blow up everybody's ass here. The lie that they've been constantly saying to the masses. They don't have anything to do with these county agencies, y'all. Well, we brought a surprise for Lou G of Aces here, guys, tonight. And why the fuck is he conspiring with Ohio Rise caseworkers to open up CPS case plans against state advocates because they don't like what we're saying at City Council or because they don't like our approach? You know, the Ohio Rise that's funded by the Abigail Wexner Foundation for Case Studies and HHS. Yep. The decorum policy is trash. No, the decorum policy was set into place purposefully to make sure that they silence me, as Lou Giavasis, City Council President, states numerous times publicly, that the main and only reason why they shut down public speaking is because of me. As you can see right here, watch this. Right here, there you go. So everybody can see this. You, as a person that does not live in this city, is to blame for the reason the council will not allow those that do not live here to speak. Justin, it is you that people actually live in our city cannot speak. Take your BS to Maslin Council and bring out the Epstein files. It is shut down because of your lack of control, Justin. You in this city does not live in this, and reason to blame. The city council doesn't allow people who live here to talk. Openly admitting to the public, slandering me, saying that I was the reason why the council was shut down, y'all. How y'all doing today? Pretty well, pretty well. We're passing these out. If you guys don't have any plans for Memorial Day, there you go. No problem at all. We're going to go ahead and get inside here and see what the hell they're all about today. See what kind of restrictions they're going to put on me today. Keep going live because I don't trust these fuckers, dude, as far as I can spit. I have a feeling they are up to no good. They are up to no good, y'all. We'll be passing out flyers for the 25th, too, for the Memorial Day event that we're having. Alright, y'all, here we go. I don't trust these fucks, so y'all keep streaming. If I sit there and get taken in, y'all know why, y'all. They got law enforcement waiting at the door this time. It ain't normal. Boy, they got a whole bunch of y'all here today. Man. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bailiffs and an officer up here today, guys. Wow. All that change. Thank you. That's alright. I'm pretty sure somebody, you know, not that big of a deal to me. So how come we got 2 officers up here tonight and 3 bailiffs? That's sort of out of the norm. Oh man, another officer over here. Hey, he's the same one that likes to throw people out of council for just standing in the back of it silently. There he is. That's the one right there. Everybody wants to know why you're throwing people out of city council meetings just for standing in the back silently protesting. Especially as a sergeant. No comment? None? None at all? No? And you see, y'all, this is what the city of Canton Police Department does. See, they do the shit they do. Threatening people, harassing them out of the building, but he don't want to answer why he did it though, right? See? Now, if y'all want to see what the definition of cowardice is, there it is right there, and they wear gold badges all throughout the damn city. There he is right there. See, he won't answer none. You can ask them all day, but they won't answer, will they? He mad as hell too. I bet he want to beat the hell out of me right now. I bet he does. Pointing like, yo, he want a gorilla paw my ass. Guarantee it. That guy right there. Hey Wilson, are you new, sir? Don't let the likes of this guy teach and train you, man. He put you in some trouble. Fucking cowards. Yeah, they're allowed to do whatever the hell they want to us, but then when we confront them and ask them questions about it, we're the bad guy. You know, standing inside a council meeting silent, facing a damn wall, you ain't allowed to do that. Damn, they got a whole load of y'all today, man. Is there a special reason why they got about 5 officers here tonight?
How you doing, man? You going to?
Yeah. Is there a reason why they got 5 officers here tonight, and 3 bailiffs and a special investigator, and then units parked out front?
Make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, man. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, the only people committing violence are these guys right here.
So much violence.
So much. I mean, yeah, you guys throw people out of council meetings for just standing silently in the back of them, right? 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 Hey, you don't think the threat of an arrest is violence? You don't think taking my freedom and throwing me in jail is violence? What the hell you didn't? You said if I didn't leave, if I didn't leave, what we all done? If I didn't leave, what would you do? If I didn't leave, what would you have done? What are the consequences? What are the consequences of standing in the back of a council meeting silently in protest? What are the consequences for silently standing in the back of the protest right there in the public decorum? How is that disrupting the meeting, standing there silently facing the wall? No, I'm in a designated public forum talking to you, asking you questions. No. You guys try to put dictation on freedom of speech. And because you guys don't like tone, you don't like narrative, you don't like the volume, or the words being spoken, you try to sit there and label that as a disturbance. You know, a disturbance. Like I was disturbing the council, like when this jackass and you both put your hands on me and told me that you're going to arrest me if I didn't leave. You say so. If I didn't leave, you wouldn't have? If I didn't leave, you both, Jones and you both, wouldn't have put your hands on me and escorted me out of there? Quit lying. Quit lying to the public. 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 Quit lying to the public, you drone sheep. Quit. You're a liar. Now, what crime did I commit standing in the back of a council meeting wearing this shirt right here saying, coming through? No, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you because you are the one who offended me. That prick right there is the one who offended me. And you ain't answering my question. Why were y'all threatening me with the threat of arrest and violence if I didn't leave that building for standing in the back of it silently facing the wall protesting? Why? Answer the question. I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question, Johnson. No, I don't. No, I don't. I really don't. This is a designated public forum. I'm allowed to talk. The doors are closed. Cut the crap. Cut the crap. That's subjective. It's 100% subjective. 100% subjective. Because I'm not disrupting anything. I'm confronting you on your nefarious ass behavior, sir. I'm confronting you on your nefarious behavior, sir. Nothing more. No, nothing's going to happen. I'm going to continue. I ain't nobody disrupting anything. Hush. Nobody disrupting anything. Hush. Stop. Is that a lawful order? Yes. You're full of crap. Nobody disrupting. I'm not even in the meeting. This is the lobby of a designated public forum, y'all. I'm not inside. I'm not screaming and yelling like they try to do. It doesn't have to be inside the meeting. I'm glad to still be speaking out here. He Exactly. It means that the meeting didn't start yet. Jackass, the start
There is
just
a
started.
meeting starting.
It ain't started yet, and you didn't answer my question. If you're going to engage me, you're going to answer. If you're going to engage me, you're going to ask why you did that shit on March 23rd, period. If you're going to engage me, you're going to answer why you did that crap on March 23rd, period. That you get away from me. You can get away from me. Because you can get away from me. You can quit engaging me. Quit engaging me. Please quit engaging me. Please quit engaging me. Please quit engaging me.
Right now? All right, let's go, Justin.
For what?
You just disturbed a lawful meeting.
How did I disturb a lawful meeting for asking what?
Because they can't.
Okay, bull crap,
They can't hear over
dude.
you.
It didn't start till
It's time to
7.
leave. I'm going to ask you one time.
Bullshit. You guys just don't want me to attend because damn well know I'm going to be asking you questions about why this ain't filled.
Okay.
Committee meetings.
It's time to
That's
go.
what's called.
Okay, so I disrupted the meeting on March 23rd too, right? I don't
One
disrupt
time, and I'm
anything.
going to make you go.
So y'all gonna be, see, look at y'all. Here we go. Jones, Poole, Johnson, and this little Shackle. Oh, are you related to I.A. Shackle? Oh man, good for you. You see these cowards, y'all, for asking questions. Look, here we go. This is what he did March 23rd too. Y'all gonna beat me up if I slow down? Y'all definitely want to put your hands on me. That's the only reason why y'all doing this, right? That's what you do. You want to silence free speech. You want to sit there and quiet down the masses. You want the people that come at you and ask you questions on why you pull the shit you pull. Oh, you don't want that though. But you constantly keep doing it, right, cowards? Shut up, coward. Shut up, coward. Droned ass sheep. Shut up.
Did you become in your for the meeting?
You damn right I did, and it was for accountability. Something you all have a real problem with petrified pussyfoot around about. Y'all are cowards. No, you're cowards. You're cowards. Coward. Why'd you throw me out on March 23rd, coward? 10 feet away from the door. I'll call Sheriff Jones if you put your hands on me. It's 10 feet away from the door. It is 10 feet away from the door. I call Deputy Jones right now, but it's 10 feet away from the door. I'm not blocking this. This is public property. You've done your job, officers. Y'all can all leave me alone now.
Down on the city
You can all leave me alone. This is city property, and it's blocked. Y'all are blocking the sidewalk, not me.
Last chance.
Guys, there is nothing going on here other than me already well away from the fucking door.
Mr. Nicely.
For what?
Down.
Why are you pushing me down steps, y'all?
On the sidewalk.
Why are you pushing me down the fucking steps,
belongs
putting
to
your
have your
fucking
freedom of
hands
speech
on
on
me?
the sidewalk.
Why are you putting your fucking hands? Then get the fuck away from me now, you coward bitch. Get the hell away from me now. Get away from me, pansy. Oh, you're a big man. You're gonna beat the shit out of me because y'all are assholes. That's why I did it. Pansy, boot-licking ass pansy. Go get your dog. You want to go kill some people? How about you, faggots? I don't give a shit. You're a pedo-sympathizing fucking bitch. It's bullcrap. You throw me out of a meeting because I say things to y'all and tell you all that you all are fucked up because I came to a public engagement again. A public engagement again. Where? Get out of here. You guys want to come beat me up? Come on, come beat me up. Come beat me up. Come on, Bartell. Yeah, y'all are cute, right? Child traffic is fucking funny, right? Right? Now, you guys see what I mean by we need to exercise our Second Amendment right there. Right? Right? Is that why y'all assholes came out here this deep? Is that why you pansies came out here this deep today? Because I was sitting on my platform? Pussy? That's why, y'all. You see what they do? You see what they do, y'all. Pansy, bootlickers, tyrants. Tyrant, come beat my ass and shoot me, tyrant, come on. It's funny. It's so funny. You see these pansies out here, guys? Yep, this is the shit they pull, guys. Standing outside in the lobby area, haven't even gotten into the meeting, and they try to claim that we're disrupting it because we ask them the questions they don't like. This is what those cowards do. It's fucking convenient, too. 1, 2, 3. Did you see how many law enforcement officers they had today? Yeah, but y'all don't gangsta on my platform, right? Y'all see what they do, guys? You see what they do? And is it a convenience that they had almost a dozen fucking officers here? A dozen officers for a city council meeting? They ain't never had this many fucking police for a city council meeting. Never. They've never had this many police for a city council meeting. It's convenient that right there, the day after, that I'm talking about us exercising our constitutional rights. You see what you caused, Rodney Downing? You see what you caused with your stupid ass naive mindset? This shit right here, for them to stormtroop our asses, to make it like what we do is a threat, because they're too pussified, all of them. Pussies. Bunch of pansy asses. Another case of discrimination for asking them fucking questions about why they sit there and throw me out of meetings. So fuck, they want to engage me, I'm going to engage their asses. Here they are right here. Hi, tyrants. You kill any fathers today? Nah. Kidnapping, traffic any kids? Nah. Lick the boot of the council because their feelings are pussy whipped and hurt? Enjoy your sandwiches. Yeah, that's city of Canton for you, y'all. And then dipshit over here wants to put his hands on people. Roll up the window, coward! Bartel. Hercules! Fucking pansy. Pansy. Look at him right there. Look at them all standing there. Guys, they had about a dozen fucking officers out here today. Over a dozen officers out here today. Over a dozen police officers out here today. So why they got so many of you guys from the tactical unit out here? Is it because of what I said on the platform about we should come down here and exercise our Second Amendment rights? Let me guess, City can't took that as a fucking threat, right? That's a threat. It's a threat to exercise constitutional rights, right? Or even the bare mention of it, right? Is that why y'all have so many out here? Come on. Why y'all got so many Kansas City Police Department officers out here today? This is a standard protocol. They have what? Why y'all all out here? That's a hell of a lot of overtime to have 6, 7, 12 fucking units out here. Why did they got over a dozen officers at the City of Canton Council meeting, y'all? Over a dozen officers. 2 there, 1 there, 1 there with the K9. Yeah, 6 inside that bitch right now. 6! People, this ain't a coincidence. This ain't a coincidence. Do you see what I mean by what we're dealing with at the City of Canton, Ohio, with the fucking tyranny? By bare mentioning, to exercise your Second Amendment rights. This is what the fuck they do. By mentioning your First Amendment rights and calling them out on the shit that they've already done, that they ain't answered for yet, because they're a bunch of pansy asses. This is what they do. Look at this. 2 there, Canine there, that's the dickhead that put his hands on me. That pansy ass right there. This douchebag. And then they got 6 more inside there. Tyrant, tyrant, tyrants. Tyrant. You're a tyrant. All for that paycheck, right? Screw us. And these dumbasses don't realize that, you know, how many of these dipshits are going probably through a divorce right now? Cheating on their old ladies and shit. Get to see the kids like once every week. Fungal. All of you. Fungal, 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 all of you. All of you. Fungal, all of you. All of you. Don't get arrested. Man, fuck that. Why? Why? Why would I be arrested for doing nothing more than confronting a bunch of tyrant pieces of shit for things they've done that they refuse to answer for? And I'm trying to tell all y'all, this ain't a coincidence, y'all. This ain't a coincidence that all of a sudden they got this many fucking police officers here today. All for saying that I should bring a bunch of God-fearing American patriots down here to exercise our Second Amendment rights. Since you can't exercise our First Amendment right, obviously. And it's the same bitches that threw me out of the council meeting back on March 23rd for not saying a fucking word. Fuck you. And because I'm saying shit none of these little pansy asses like, I guarantee you their ass, look, here's another fucking one coming. Look at that, here comes another one down over here. Oh, no, they got this many here because I made a comment on my platform about exercising our Second Amendment rights. They got 12 fucking officers here today. 12 officers here today, and they threw me out for confronting them for throwing me out the last time. You alright? You okay? Be careful because they'll throw your ass down the stairs voluntarily around here just looking at them cross-eyed. No, because I was here to confront them today. Confront these assholes on where the hell I put in this complaint that I have signed, sworn, and notarized. 30-day limit was April 13th when it was turned in. We're well past that 30-day period. And these pansies never answer. And you saw Bartell standing here, his punk ass, feeding the stigma of what City of Canton police really are. A bunch of tyrant asses that love to put their hands on people. Hands on, guns drawn, right? You got orders to follow, coward. This is what they do, y'all. City of Canton Police Department, right here. Officer Bartell was gonna put his hands on my ass. And he did, dragging me down the fucking stairs. Down these stairs. Because I can't supposedly stand right up here. If I do this right here, they'll say that that's trespassing for standing on a stair. This is all public property, dippies. Look, there go another tyrant. How many of y'all getting overtime right now? How many officers are needed tonight? Because the city of Canton is so damn pussyfied, someone talking about exercising their rights. Cowards. City of Canton, bunch of damn cowards. Tyrants, pansies. You're a bunch of fucking gang members. Biggest gang in the city of Canton wears uniforms and badges. Y'all are the biggest damn gang that a threat to the community we have. You are. Hey, how's it feel to be a bully, thug, tyrant, coward? In representation of the biggest gang in the damn state of Ohio. That's right, walk away. Bye, enjoy our tax dollars. Terrorizing the community, cowards. Look at them laughing because it's funny to be a member of a gang. It's funny to distill fear into the public. It's funny to put your hands on people. It's funny to terrorize the community and steal our kids. It's funny, right? Laugh it up, tyrant. These are the cowards to the city of Canton, Ohio. This coward wants to put his hands on people. Ain't that right, coward? Ain't that right, you tyrant bully? Come on, gang member. Show everybody what you're about, big Hercules. You damn thug. Every pansy ass one of them staying in their cars. All of them. Because they're cowards and tyrants. And a bunch of damn thugs.
I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposed.
But this is the city of Canton, y'all.
Blast across the lane. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna be quiet.
You see, right? You see them?
Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt.
How y'all doing tonight?
They thought we look away, but the camera's always rolling every single.
Hey Joe, stick it up, yeah.
Still the halls we shining light on, oh y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame.
How much did you take when you came here?
But then they got corrupt.
Maggot.
But then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching, and I know why.
One day they'll have to answer for what they all done. No, they won't. You want to know why? Because not enough of you want to sit there and tell them that they're wrong. Not enough of you want to stand up and tell these people what they're doing is wrong.
What you're in for? Single father, standing tall. Hell no. Theatrical play. You're a reckoning. They gotta say the narrative.
Come on, Jones!
Transparency now.
Yes, you feel, maggot? You bootlicker! Yeah, that's Jones right there. That's the same maggot coward that threw me out of the last council meeting. You got Hercules, wanna be over here. Thinks his kid put his hands on people. We're standing in a designated public forum, right, bully? Right, bully? Put their hands on people, right? Yeah, tyrant. Tyrant. Blowing up his window because they're too much of a coward ass. See, they like to do the shit they do, but when you call them out on it, they run like scared little pansies. Because they know what the hell they're doing is wrong. That's why they won't throw my ass in handcuffs. And I'm gonna stay out here telling them what a piece of crap they are. How much of tyrants they are. Come on, Nazi! How much you want to bet all of them held the Reich? All of them do. This one right here, man, had every tattoo in his grandmother showing that, yeah, boy, he part of a certain demographic. Hey, is that the city's adult diapers? They're running low. They need extra. Hopefully they got the preparation H in there too, man, because they're definitely running low on that shit. Got Amazon delivering a city package. It's their diapers and their bibs. It's illegal. Double parking's illegal. But it's okay because you guys are, thug gang cowards, right? That's all right. You're blocking traffic. You're blocking traffic. You're blocking traffic. Yeah, it's okay though, right? Because you're thug bully tyrants. You're blocking traffic, tyrant. Bye. Bye, bullies. Bye, thug criminals. That one right there, Josh, he's the thug criminal that wanted to put his hands on people. Yep, that's the one who put his hands on me and dragged me down the stairs. He thinks standing in a public forum? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah. That's him. That's him. No, he don't want to talk. No, they don't answer. They don't want to answer for what they do. What's the First Amendment? He don't know. He don't know. He don't know what the First Amendment is. I mean, you see what we did? We're exercising the Second Amendment rights. Oh, careful. They're going to give you a jaywall ticket. They're going to give him a jaywall ticket now.
So which one is he here today?
Not sure.
You don't know?
There's about a dozen of them. There's over a dozen of them in there. Oh, hey, Josh, have you ever seen over a dozen fucking Kansas City Police Department at a city council meeting? That seems like a bit of a coincidence, don't it? That coward right there, people. Doesn't want to answer questions. You guys are the one to put your hands on people, though. Bully. Pansy ass bully. And that's the same one, guys, who went after Josh Brown. Same one that went after Josh Brown over at the county building, over at JFS, for trying to get activity logs and dispositions from them about his case plan. They called the police on him. That tyrant coward right there is the one who showed up and threatened him out of the fucking building. But again, City of Canton's got nothing to do with these county agencies. Nothing to do with it. They ain't never had this many Kansas City Police Department officers here for a city council meeting, y'all. Never. Never has it happened that they have this many Kansas City Police Department officers for a council meeting, y'all. Never. Never. And look, now they're probably throwing Josh's ass out. Now they probably in there fucking with Josh, gonna throw his ass out. Earth the doors for Big Bad.
In the heart of Ohio. In the heart of Ohio.
Justin! He's terrorizing the whole city! Look, they got signs they're putting up now saying it's reached the maximum limit of people for the county. Yeah, now we got Josh inside. Watch, they're gonna try to throw his ass out next, is what they tried to do. Because he's threatening them right now. Pay special attention to Josh's platform. Make sure y'all that his ass ain't getting threatened, bullied, and harassed in there. Because he's being surrounded by the likes of maggot ass Jones. Here, I'm gonna stand on the stair right here. Watch. Look. Oops. Is that trespassing? Y'all gonna come beat my ass here? They can't. I can't stand on the stair. Sheriff Wiseburn, you better get off your ass, brother, because I'm coming to your office next. This shit better stop now with this shit, and you better get these tyrant bitches under control and teach these maggots the difference of a designated public forum and how they can't threaten us with a goddamn arrest or charges for standing in it. How about just standing on a stair is a difference between trespass and public and private properties?
Justin, turn around. You're under arrest.
For what?
Criminal trespass.
Oh, what? This is public property. Where did I trespass? I didn't walk on the stair. I stepped one step. That's public property. It's public property. I haven't been trespassed. It's public property. It's public property.
A single father, strong and bold, calling out the overreach in stories yet untold. They march to City Hall, demanding truth and justice where the mighty often fall. From council meetings to the Sixth Circuit's solemn door, they gather evidence and proof. They will not fight no more. They broadcast far and wide, exposing every dereliction, every tenant quiet. No warrant, no due process, no mercy in the raid. But these defenders never waver in the promise they have made. When police and agencies conspire to tear the kid.
Well, I guess they got him.
Yeah, they arrested him, bud. You can put me on there if you want. We can talk.
Ray, you're on here now. Yeah, they just took him out. They just arrested him.
Yeah, they arrested him. Yep, they got him. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure. If I could get out there,
Josh just sent me a message. Josh just sent me something too. I believe.
all right. If I could get everybody out there, maybe, whoever wants to make a call to the Canton City Police Department in the state of Ohio to get our man released. They arrested him for exercising his rights right there in the middle of the street, in the streets of Cleveland, the streets of Canton. Sorry, he's out there exercising his rights. He's trying to get his freedom of speech. He's trying to express the fact that he's asked, for answers for criminal complaints and things like that have been filed within their department. And, it just seems like the people are being silenced on every aspect of it. I don't know if anybody really was watching the whole thing there or not, but in the beginning they were like surrounding him inside the inside there. It's like, I felt like it was a need tonight to go ahead and post this as a live, because he's out there, he's ranting and raving, he's out there, and he's all by himself. He's just one man. We need more people with some spine out there. We need more people with a little bit of backbone to get out there and tell these people that we are in charge. The people are in charge. They didn't like the fact that he called them out. They want to do it. I don't know if they want to try to give him maybe, what do they give him? Maybe a disorderly conduct?
No, he said that they arrested him for trespassing.
Trespassing on a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
See,
and he wasn't trespassed from the building at that point, right? So what kind of trespassing was, because the procedure is you get warned, you get trespassed, you got to sign the document. There needs to be a signed document from the owner of the building or from whoever the representative is that warrants the trespass. So who's there that's trespassing him from the city? Because that's the city's property. So who was the one that was there? Because the city's the people, right? So who trespassed him?
Right.
It should be a PR. That should be a PR. That should be a PR. Like, he shouldn't have to pay any bail or any of that stuff.
Yeah, but they're going to make him sit in there tonight.
No,
And
they
they'll
won't let
probably
him. They won't hold him for
Hands
long.
on, people. Hands on, guns drawn, right? You got orders to follow, coward.
Whoa, they got him back?
They're probably going to go ahead and tow his vehicle and shit.
This is
him now.
what they do, y'all. City and Police Department. Right here, Officer Bartell was going to put his hands on my ass. And he did, dragging me down the fucking stairs. Down these stairs, Because I can't supposedly stand
That was an assault and
right up
battery
here.
right there.
If I do this right here, they'll say that that's trespassing for standing on a stair.
So now it's a false arrest.
Hey, can I get you
This
to
is all public
download and send me
property,
the link
Dave.
to this video? Can I get you to like? Is there any way that since you recorded
Look, they're going
it
out
on
of time.
your stream, is
I
there
mean,
any way you could send me
Ain't
the
no time right
link
now. How many officers are needed tonight?
file?
Brother, this
Because
is
the city
him
can't
live
so
right
damn
now.
pussy fly. Someone talking about exercising their rights. Cowards. City can't, bunch of damn cowards. Tyrants, pansies. A bunch of fucking gang members. Biggest gang in the city of Canton wears uniforms and badges. Y'all are the biggest damn gang and a threat to the community we have. You are. Hey, how does it feel to be a police dog tyrant coward? A representation of the biggest gang in the damn state of Ohio. So walk away.
Let's see what Becca
Bye.
has to
Enjoy our tax dollars. Terrorizing the
say. Becca, what do you think about
community,
that? I know you
cowards.
don't necessarily agree with it.
Look, again, I'm laughing because it's funny to be a member of a gang. It's funny
Okay.
to just to
What?
the public.
Sorry.
Your thoughts about this?
Funny to put your hands on people. It's funny to
My thoughts?
terrorize the community and steal our kids. It's funny, right?
I don't
Wrap
think
it
that
up,
this is
Tyrant.
live. I think that this is.
Right, but how's it broadcasted back from his phone? That's something, isn't it?
Yeah, because
He's a coward to the city of
You
Canton,
already saw that, right?
Ohio.
we
This
just watched
coward
this. I mean,
wants to
I
put
literally
his-
watched it.
Hands on people.
How
Ain't that
is it
right,
coming back
coward?
from his phone?
I saw the police officer messing with his phone at the very
Ain't that
end.
right, you tyrant bully?
Yeah, we did see this already because that was the
Come on,
code.
gang member.
Yeah.
Here's what's weird.
Show
That was
everybody what you're
coming back
about, big
from his phone.
please.
Are they trying to
You
delete
damn
his video?
thug.
They
Well,
must
but
be.
good luck.
Every
Or they're
pansy
trying
ass
to
one of
see
them
who
said
who's all on here.
in their cars.
That's why
All
I
of them.
got a hold of
Because they're
Jared.
cowards. And
What does it say
Tyrants.
on the screen?
a bunch of
Says
damn
waiting for a
thugs.
live video signal. So this is his phone playing back.
Like he's still live.
Right.
Waiting for live video signal.
So how
But this
his
is the
phone
city of
playing-
Canton, y'all. You see?
That
Yeah, right.
is.
You see him?
That's some bullshit, is what this is.
Right.
That's
So now that
suspicious.
proves that they're in phone, obviously.
How y'all doing? Like,
Or they took his phone, and his phone is like, I don't know how that would work.
hey, Jones!
Like,
Stick it
because-
up your... Yeah!
They would have had to end it.
Right.
Like,
but how
in-
is right?
How much estrogen did you take when you came here? Maggot?
Ew. Yeah, because I remember that. So I mean, we've seen it, but
Right.
One day they'll have to answer for what they all done. No, they won't. You want to know why? Because not enough of you want to sit there and tell them
Yep.
that they're
No,
wrong.
absolutely.
Not enough of you want to stand up and tell these people what they're doing is wrong.
Yep. He would be talking about being arrested right now if he was.
yeah, he wouldn't be going on still about that. He,
Jones!
I mean,
Yeah, no, what they did was they took
Yes,
his phone
you
and
feel
shut his
like
live
it.
off immediately.
You bootlicker!
But how is his phone playing it back now?
Because I
Right?
think they're trying to figure out how to delete his video. They probably re-clicked on his live and shit and fucking did something.
Yeah, that's
Don't
Jones
know.
right there. That's the same maggot coward that threw me out of the last council meeting. You got Hercules want to be over here. Thinks it's cute to put his hands on people for standing in a designated public forum. Right, bully?
I don't know.
Right, bully? Trying to put your hands on people, right? Yeah. Tyrant. Tyrant. Rolling
just
up
don't
his window
understand why
because too much
he's
of a
only playing
coward
back that
ass.
one
See,
little
they
part.
like to do the shit they do, but when you call them out on it, they run like scared little pansies.
I'm concerned right now why Josh Brown hasn't tried to get a hold of me. Did they arrest him too?
They know what the hell they doing.
Well, Josh,
That's why they won't throw my ass in handcuffs.
See what it is.
And I'm gonna stay out here telling them what a piece of crap they are. How much of tyrants they are.
Oh no, you said with Josh Brown.
Yeah, I was hoping you could share his too, so we could watch his
Come on,
video
Nazi!
too, but he's no longer live, I don't think.
How much you bet all of them held the right? All of them do. This one right here, man, had every tattoo and his grandmother showing that boy part of a
He's
certain
giving him a fucking hell of a
graphic.
I guarantee you, Justin's giving him a hard time right now too.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that the city's adult diapers? They're running low.
Negative. Oh, so I don't have this.
They need extra. Hopefully they got the preparation H in there too, man. 'Cause they're definitely running low on that shit. Got Amazon.
Yeah, it's actually showing that Josh Brown is live.
That's illegal. No part. It's illegal. But it's okay. You guys are young on your couch, right? That's all right. You block the traffic. You block the traffic. You block the traffic. Yeah. It's
Oh,
right.
looks like you guys
Fully tight.
now it's
Block the traffic. Bye, boy. Bye, dumb criminals.
Try to confirm with me on Josh Brown.
Yep, that's the one who put his hands on me, dragging down the stairs. He thinks he's standing in a public forum? Yeah, that's him.
When did they come up and arrest him?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
right after Josh. That's
Yeah.
Josh right there. Comes in, he goes inside.
That's
It's like
it.
2 seconds later.
No, you don't want to talk. No, they don't want to answer. They don't want to answer what to do.
I can't see Josh Brown live. It says he's live. But it's not loading.
No. He knows the First Amendment.
Yeah, it's probably because they took him inside the building, and if they were inside the building, generally they lose service.
Oh, and like I can see.
I mean, you see
outside.
what we did? We're exercising Second Amendment rights. Oh, careful, they're going to give you a jaywall ticket. They're going to give him a jaywall ticket now.
Yeah, it's like right in. It's right after he talks to this.
Not sure.
guy and shit.
About a
Right
dozen
after
of them.
Josh Brown shows up.
Over a dozen of them in there. Oh, hey, Josh, have you ever seen over a dozen fucking Kansas City Police Department at a city council meeting? That seems like a bit of a coincidence, don't it?
Oh, he was at a city council meeting?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
coward
he went
right
to a
there, people. Doesn't want to answer questions. You got more than want to put your hands on people, though, bully. Pansy ass bully. And that's the same one, guys, who went after Josh Brown.
Okay, check it out.
Same
Josh
one, they got-
Brown is
Went
absolutely.
after Josh Brown. Okay.
He is still
Over
live
at the
right now.
county building, over at jail.
Josh Brown.
We're trying to get
He's
activity
videotaping
logs and
live.
dispositions from them about his case plan. They called the police on him, and that tyrant coward right there is the one who showed up and threatened him out of the fucking building. But again, City of Canton's got nothing to do with these county agencies. Nothing to do with it.
Josh is asking these cops for their badge numbers and their names and shit right now, and they're just driving away from
Yeah.
him.
I hear him saying
I've
something about
noticed-
his badge number.
I'm on his thing.
This one right here is still the one that thinks that's okay, right?
They ain't never had this many Kansas City Police Department officers here for a city council meeting.
I'm on his
Never.
live.
Never has it happened. It had this many
Oh, okay, here we go.
Kansas City Police Department officers for a council meeting, y'all. Never.
I'm willing to bet Josh probably has a video of Justin
That's
being
out.
put in handcuffs. I hope he gets out tomorrow. We got
Wait.
a big event this weekend.
Hold on.
What just happened?
Just clipped off.
Yeah.
Now I don't have it.
Yeah, that's weird that that was playing like that. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I still got you guys a screen sharing.
And I'll have to show you stand my ground laws. Oh, he calling for backup.
They're shutting all this shit down.
He calling for backup.
Us
Yeah,
anyway.
Josh Brown's still live right now.
I know. I'm trying to share his. I'm trying to share it.
Leave me alone. The one that didn't want to get over himself.
Share your screen.
Cell phone. It's right there.
It's not allowing me. Yeah, I know. Hold
I
up.
don't think I have him on Facebook.
Let's see if we
I
can
just
scroll
had
in
him right
here.
here, and then it went blank.
I believe that's
Hold
just
on.
2 and a 9 and an 8. Bartel is his name. He the one with the K9 unit.
Let me do a refresh on his page here.
I got my database.
There's no reason for this right now.
Hey, he looked like a gang member. I think that's Justice Self.
Would magically, disappear. How convenient, right?
Yeah, imagine that. Like I'm just getting circled.
Hey, he's going. Josh is talking about fucking the cops going through Justin's cell phone right now.
Yeah, well, we lost it. We had it.
Darn it, fucking downloads.
I'm about to message Justin's cell phone and let this cop know that you're being watched right now, buddy.
Well, it kicked us out of it. So
It kicked us out, but we still have the recording.
yes,
Yeah, we
do.
have all of it. We have everything that came across. That's why I wanted you to restream us tonight, was because I feared they were going to arrest him. I felt that was coming. I'm like, dude, we got to get you at least on something. If they take your phone, they're going to delete the fucking whole ass live. But if we could get you on another, that's what they're probably fucking with right now, trying to figure out how they're going to get
Here
the
we go.
third party fucking app going, and they can't.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, probably needs to run.
Hey, you gotta have your emergency lights on. You can't park.
Oh,
Really? What they do? Run up from him and be? They ran up from Justin from behind, right?
yep.
They snatched his phone from his hand from behind and ended his live in like one hand swipe movement.
That's crazy. But usually it'll say like live ended or.
Well, because they probably didn't end it. They just smashed it so it hit stop. But how did it record back? And now what happened to Josh? We start broadcasting Josh's, and look at this. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let me go back to his on my phone. It still says he's live.
It says he's live right here too.
They won't give me none of his stuff, you guys.
But it won't show you the
They're
video.
keeping all of his stuff.
So it's when we do it.
They will not. Josh is saying in the live right now that they will not give Josh, even at Justin's request, any of Justin's belongings. So they're keeping like Justin's cell phone. They're keeping all of everything that he has with him. And I think that by law they should have to release anything that Justin wants. Cell phone. For a trespass, they're going to seize the man's cell phone.
Do you want to see something more fucked up? I just tried to click on Josh's signal again on this thing. I want you to see what just popped up on my stuff. And I know it probably is just a coincidence, but I want you to look at this.
Darren, there is no such thing as coincidences. We done told you that.
Yeah, well, look at this. What just popped up on my screen.
No lights is going right now.
He's been profiled for 6 weeks.
CIA, what's it say?
Former CIA operative of 22 years of counter surveillance issues a direct warning if a stranger uses your first name without you giving it to them, blah, 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 blah. But this is just, this is the irony, right? Right here. Or not irony, coincidence?
No such thing.
Well, that's what just happened when I clicked on his
I'm afraid they're going to arrest Josh, too.
Was it even in the property?
Hold on a minute. Let me
The same one that kicked me out
See,
of
you
the
can't pull it up.
job and family
pull out my handy dandy computer.
to get the evidence set
So here I am
Oh, is that ice? Is that ice?
on this thing. Here we go. This is a live. Click
Justin nicely just got
that now.
arrested
You see it?
on
Can
live
you see this?
for
Yeah, I
fucking
see it
because
now. It's a little bit delayed from what I see on my phone, but it's there.
there was
And
12
then look at
cops
that.
at a freaking city hall meeting, county commissioners meeting,
So it's when I put
and
it
they
live.
escorted Justin off.
So it's when I put it live. That's when it. Because you
Come
still
on,
have them
Josh.
on,
Why?
right?
Josh just went. He just went silent. I don't know why. I know they didn't arrest him or nothing. I didn't hear it. It didn't look like anybody tackled him or anything crazy, but he definitely just straight just was gone. Dude, it looked like they were tackling Justin. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna go back and watch Josh's live here in a little bit. Being invited to a video chat, you guys won't be able to hear it, but
What?
Could you just try starting one more for me? I feel like it's not going to start.
yeah, come on, let that officer answer that phone.
Well, that's not going to do backyard. I mean, like, at least if you just like I pulled the thing and it just goes start. You know what I mean?
He said they're all like going through Justin's vehicle right now.
The public generally has the right to attend and observe. The government cannot arbitrarily exclude people based on viewpoint or criticism. Removal. This is under Ohio Revised Code, subsection 121.22.
Who the hell is using an AI?
This is literally, I'm looking at the Ohio Revised Code right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's under the Ohio Open Meetings Act, under the Ohio Revised Code.
So they can do what they did?
Removal usually must be tied to actual disruption, safety concerns.
When the city council members were docked and their social medias were or their social security numbers were leaked out, which is why
Hey,
they can't
guys,
allow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay.
Can we stop screen sharing that for a minute?
What's that?
Goodbye, guys. I can't do with all that. There's too much. They're all talking. The video's playing in the background. I can't hear what anybody's even saying.
Do they have videos? Are they up?
Josh, I was trying to tell Josh, but they're just, they're wanting to share the screen and talk at the same time. So as I'm trying to ask questions, they don't even hear me. So, I was hoping I could get Josh to just send you you might be able to go Josh's page right now.
I've been on Josh. Every time I try to play Josh's page, it goes to this right here. Like, this is what I'm getting when I go to Josh's.
What is?
Refresh it, though. Can
See this? Look at it.
So.
This is what you get. Now it's ended, it says.
Okay, so I guess. Canton. It says Canton City Council eliminates public speaks after threats. I guess the FBI.
They haven't been letting anybody speak for 3 months because of Justin. And it's not because of Justin. It's because they don't like the fact that Justin's calling them out.
Right.
And they don't have any answers for the people. It kind of started way back when, the public, like when basically they're asking, like, when are you going to stop, allowing police officers and your public officials in here to stop, like for instance, there was a dog. They had a guy in the city of Canton that was handcuffed face down on his property in front of his whole family. And the cops walked the dog over to the dude to let the dog start fighting the guy. And he's asking for accountability, and they won't give any accountability.
And they work for us. That's the thing that they forget.
In fact, I
Members
can show you guys
audible
that.
voice distaste.
Classic says, and I hope everybody got to see her show last night. It was really good. But she says because they recorded it on his phone, they're going to consider that incident now as evidence, so they're not going to release his phone. And I agree with her on that.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have to release it back to him. That's fucking. They're going to have
They
to
won't.
over a trespass. Over your
Right,
trespass.
but his video is going to be considered evidence now, and that evidence is in the phone.
So
they're
then
going to
you
consider
take
that
that
evidence.
video off that man's phone and you give that man his phone back.
But they don't do that. That's the thing.
They don't need to go dig through his phone and find out who all his constituents are.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now, Jay. If I knew somebody like myself that may or may not have seen a couple of phones go by the way of the police department, they cannot give it back to you.
Right. All right, I'm going to pause this.
Until everything's said and done. And then maybe.
And then you're even lucky to even get him back.
Right. Then maybe is right.
I'm going to screen share this so everybody can see it. This is kind of why Justin's being shadow banned at city halls, because he's kind of calling them out for this type of shit that you're about to see here.
Oh, come on. Come on. Still going at him.
I don't think you guys have found on that, but
still going at him.
But they walked that dog over there to fight that handcuff.
Yes, they did. Yes, they freaking did.
And that's the kind of stuff right there that Justin's calling them out on in the city of Canton and asking for accountability. And that's why they shut down public speaking, is because they don't want stuff like that being talked about in their council meetings. If they don't want that type of stuff being talked about, they need to put a stop to it.
It even says, according to the law, county commission meetings are generally considered a limited public forum. That means officials may impose reasonable time limits, but then it says they cannot remove someone merely for criticizing officials, silence protected speech because it is uncomfortable, or engage in viewpoints discrimination. Use trespass laws as retaliation for protected First Amendment activity. Federal judge.
Doing there, clearly.
Courts generally distinguish between protected speech that is harsh, critical, emotional, or embarrassing versus actual disruption that prevents the meeting from functioning. So that's where it differs, and he wasn't disrupting the meeting from happening because he wasn't even in the building.
Right. And he wasn't in the office. He just went into the town hall and he asked the police about the question, and they came and removed him physically.
Yes.
Refusing to yield after time expires. So it says examples that may justify removal: screaming over speakers repeatedly, refusing to yield after time expires, threatening conduct, physically interrupting proceedings, preventing the meeting from continuing, and refusing repeated lawful orders regarding decorum. They cannot lawfully justify removal: criticizing commissioners, exposing alleged corruption, recording the meeting where otherwise lawful, asking uncomfortable questions, disagreeing publicly, and speaking passionately within allotted rules.
And he followed every one of those.
Is intended to be liberally construed in favor of openness. So, I mean, person can be charged with if they negligently failed or refused to leave after being lawfully ordered to do so. Public property is not exempt from trespass laws under Ohio criminal trespass law. ORC 2911.21, a person can be charged if they negligently fail to or refuse to leave after being lawfully ordered to do so. Public property is not exempt from trespass laws. A public building does not become, but here is the critical distinction. A public building does not become a constitution-free zone. A county commissioners meeting is generally considered a limited public forum. That means officials may impose reasonable.
No, Becker, where'd you go?
You can be trespassed, but essentially they're not going to trespass you, except for public property is not exempt. That's interesting. I didn't know they couldn't. I didn't know they could trespass you on a public property.
Darren.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way we can maybe send Justin Harley an invite to this.
Yeah.
Did everybody die?
Oh shit! You know what? Here's the problem.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna continue on with this one.
Darren.
I've got to get over to the Tiff and Punisher show.
Why can I not fucking hear
Oh,
anybody?
okay. I hear
I
you.
can no longer hear anybody.
Shit. Yeah, I will send Justin Harley an invite. I'll keep peeking over here, but I got to get on the Tiff and Punisher show.
You're good. You're good. I understand. You got other shows.
So you've got, but this one is going to stay live. This one will stay running.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right.
So how do we let you know when we're done?
I'll see it.
Whoa.
Okay. All right.
There's Darren.
Here I am. Becca can't hear us.
I can't hear you.
She
Can you hear me?
either one.
I can't hear you. What the fuck? Boo, 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 boo. Yep, okay. My sound's on.
All right, guys. I'm heading over to the Tiff and Punisher show. I'll see you after this.
Yep, sounds good.
And I will get Justin Harley the invite.
Okay.
Yeah, honey. I will go start it real quick. Justin Harley. All right. All right. Justin.
Yeah, I don't know. Justin might be on the phone with.
There you go, Becca. Becca, can you hear me? Now you're out. All right, my brother. You got this.
That's all right. I'll give him a couple minutes. If he doesn't come in here, then I'll just.
What the fuck?
You're in there.
Oh my god. We have no sound. Just so you know, there is no sound whatsoever.
Hello.
You can't hear us?
Yeah, I'm coming right now.
Did Tori says she sent you all her stuff?
Yeah, I've been talking to her. I've been busy as shit. I got Justin Nicely getting arrested right now on Canton Town Hall.
What?
That's all right. Hey, Darren, we'll just catch back up tomorrow night or something. Maybe I'll get a hold of you in the morning. And
I'll leave this running.
I don't know if he'll come in here or not. I kind of want to.
We have no. There's no sound at all. Oh well, nobody can hear you.
I can
because
hear
I
you.
was muted.
No, both of you guys are talking. I cannot hear you. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I don't have my sound on. No, I do. Okay, yeah, you're muted now. Okay, I can hear. Don't mind me. I could not hear you on my phone for some reason. I don't know why. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. I'll just get back a hold of you tomorrow morning or something. I'll let you go ahead and do your other show tonight, and we'll touch base on this. There's going to be a lot to be talked about.
Definitely.
All right, brother. But we'll end this then. We'll end here then.
Yep. All right. And you guys have a good night, and we'll go from there.
All right, homie. Have a good night.
All
good
right.
luck, everybody.
Yep.
Bye,
Later on.
guys.
We'll do this. We'll give them their tune to leave with.
Canton Hall of Shame.
All right.
Justin Nicely in the building.
Well, the police
Single
building.
father, standing tall. They gonna know who I am now. 2025, a year of reckoning. I was gonna stay quiet, but then they got corrupt. I was was gonna trust the system, but then they got corrupt. Now we exposing all the lies, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment. Now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019. Hid behind the COVID lock, hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna pay my taxes, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be quiet, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame, I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt, yeah. Just to nicely reintroducing myself so you know who I am. What you're in for, single father, standing tall. Hell no, theatrical play, year of reckoning. They gotta say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours. Transparency now. Yeah, Canton Hall of Shame. Justin Nicely in the building. Single father, standing tall. They gon' know who I am now. 2025, a year of reckoning. I was gonna stay quiet, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna trust the system, but then they got corrupt. Now we exposing all the lies, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment. Now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019. Hid behind the COVID lock, hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna pay my taxes, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be quiet. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we'd look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame, I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, yeah. Just to nicely reintroducing myself so you know who I am. What you're in for, single father, standing tall. Hell no, theatrical play, year of reckoning. They gotta say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours. Transparency now. Yeah, Canton Hall of Shame. Justin Nicely in the building. Single father, standing tall. They gon' know who I am now. 2025, a year of reckoning. I was gonna stay quiet, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna trust the system, but then they got corrupt. Now we exposing all the lies, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment, now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019. Hid behind the COVID lock, hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna pay my taxes, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be quiet. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we'd look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame, I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, yeah. Just to nicely reintroducing myself so you know who I am. What you're in for, single father, standing tall. Hell no, theatrical play, year of reckoning. They gotta say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours. Transparency now. Yeah. Canton Hall of Shame. Justin Nicely in the building. Single father, standing tall. They gon' know who I am now. 2025, a year of reckoning. I was gonna stay quiet, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna trust the system, but then they got corrupt. Now we exposing all the lies, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment. Now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019. Hid behind the COVID lock, hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna pay my taxes, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be quiet, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we'd look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame. I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, yeah. Justin Nicely, reintroducing myself so you know who I am. What you're in for, single father, standing tall. Hell no, theatrical play, year of reckoning. They gotta say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours. Transparency now. Yeah, Canton Hall of Shame. Justin Nicely in the building. Single father, standing tall. They gon' know who I am now. 2025, a year of reckoning. I was gonna stay quiet, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna trust the system, but then they got corrupt. Now we exposing all the lies, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment. Now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019. Hid behind the COVID lock, hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be quiet. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we'd look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame, I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, yeah. Just to nicely reintroducing myself so you know who I am. What you're in for, single father, standing tall. Hell no, theatrical play, year of reckoning. They gotta say the narrative, but we couldn't say ours. Transparency now. Yeah, Canton Hall of Shame. Justin Nicely in the building. Single father, standing tall. They gon' know who I am now. 2025, a year of reckoning. I was gonna stay quiet, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna trust the system, but then they got corrupt. Now we exposing all the lies, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment, now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019, hid behind the COVID lock. Hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna pay my taxes, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down, I'm not gonna be quiet. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we'd look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame, I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching and I know why. Cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, cause they got corrupt, yeah. Just to nicely reintroducing myself.